is that I've come to realize for myself these last couple of days that the problem is not the thoughts I'm having. The problem is how I'm thinking and how I'm allowing my thinking to take over everything, to the point where I'm literally not even living in reality anymore. So I'm not going to get into what thinking I've been doing, because that's irrelevant. I've come to sort of see myself in very dissociative terms at the moment. That's what I have to do to deal with what's going on for me. So what I mean by that is, like, I see myself as being made up of a lot of different selves, a lot of different parts. And my goal, I suppose, is to have those parts working in harmony. And right now there's definitely an imbalance. And my thinking mind has been allowed to take over the show completely. And that is a recipe for disaster for me, as I've been shown beyond a shadow of a doubt lately. So, when I left, or when I made my sort of goodbye for now videos, I was at the height or the depth of my insanity, where my thinking had gotten me to. Absolute insanity. And that brought me in touch with a lot of fear for myself, which I'll get into later as I have the luxury of looking at it objectively, but for now I can't really talk about it. So suffice it to say that yeah, my game plan, my goal lately has been not to convince myself that the thoughts I'm holding on to are wrong or irrational. I'm just going to take that as a given. But the thing is that I think that just anytime I feel my thinking mind trying to regain control of the whole thing is when it has to be, like, that's a real warning sign for me. And one of the ways that I've come to identify that that's happening is anytime I find myself worrying about the future, which I've been doing a lot of the last little while. And so now, instead of trying to, when those worries come, instead of trying to use my logical brain to figure out how to either avoid the things that I'm afraid of happening, how to make them not happen, or, protect myself from them, or change anything outside myself. I've come to realize once and for all that I can't change anything outside myself, ever. I can only change what's in my own mind, my own perspective on things. And that in itself is hard enough, so I've just given up trying to change anything outside myself right now. Or ever, really. And, yeah, so it's been a constant, just trying to stay vigilant and trying to stay on top of this whole process, because what I had told myself is that if I find myself worrying about the future, then I feel that fear in my stomach and all the stuff that comes with that. All that is my thinking mind trying to reassert and regain control, because I'm actually making progress at taking that control back. So it kind of can be seen as a good thing. It's a sign that, my thinking mind, it feels threatened. Okay, this is funny. I realize I sound like a crazy person here, talking about myself in these terms, but it really is the only thing I've been able to find to do that's helped me. So yeah. just my thinking mind trying to scare me into giving control back to it. And likewise, if I find myself fantasizing about the future in terms of things that I would like to have happen and imagining them happening, I think that's still the same thing. That's still my thinking mind trying to get control. It's just trying another tactic. It's trying to sweet talk me into paying attention. And because the thing that I've found, or the thing that I've finally come to really, really realize, is that anytime I'm dwelling in the future or the past, I am not dwelling in reality. I'm dwelling in a fantasy that only exists in my mind. And so, even when it's something good, even when I find myself thinking about the possibilities of something good happening that I want to have happen, I don't let myself do that either, because I think that the way I feel is like my mind, my thinking mind, is like sugar coating, or like luring me with this sweet fantasy, and as soon as I give it control again, it's just gonna slam me. So, yeah, no, I'm not falling for that either. So my goal right now is to live in the present, and the only way I've found to be able to do that is to pray, basically. Turn it over to a higher power, or God, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter what I call it. The fact is, I need it. And I've been really, really humbled by this whole experience, and realized once and for all that I cannot control my life on my own. It's not my job. I can't even really live on my own. I need to know that there is something, some kind of intelligent force in the universe that has my best interest at heart, and that I can't control the come on, focus. Hang on. I can't control the way that my life plays out, but I can trust that it's gonna play out the way it's supposed to. And right now, I'm definitely still struggling with that, but I'm getting a little better. And so that's pretty much my focus right now. I'll go into it more in future videos, because there's more to it than that, but for those of you who've wondered what I've been up to, that's basically what I've been up to, just staying on top of my thinking 24/7, diligently, because I've known this danger in myself for a long time now, and I have, in this recent situation that I was in, I knew exactly what the danger was, and I just thought I could do what I wanted anyway, and somehow avoid the consequences, and yeah, it did not work out that way. So I'm finally dealing with my shit. Finally dealing with what I need to be looking at, and letting the rest of it work itself out. I can only be responsible for myself, and I haven't even been doing that. So, yeah. that's what I've been up to. Looks like I'm almost out of time again. I guess I could do, if you guys like this drawing video, let me know. If you want me to talk less next time and just let the sound of the pencil go, let me know. I can do another one of these sometime, but for now I